I'm in this phase where I'm just like, you know what, I really cannot come and keep myself. Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. If it's your first time stopping, be sure to hit that subscribe button, join the fam, join the squad, join the community. Today's video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me video. I'm not going to be talking about any of the products that I'm using or anything like that because we'll be here all day and that is not the point of this video. So grab yourself a drink. I feel like honestly, if you do YouTube, the amount of time, it actually takes you quite a bit of time for you to get ready, set up, and film. Like, it takes quite a bit of time. And I know when I started to do YouTube, I had a lot of respect for YouTubers because there's a lot that goes, oh, my mic was not plugged in. Oh, how could I forget this? So mic is plugged in and we're back to filming. I'm not gonna redo my intro. I was gonna redo it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna redo my intro. It's fine. This really be it sometimes. Nothing is perfect. You can try your best, but sometimes you just forget to do things. Today is the 1st of May. I love May, and I think the reason I love it is because it's my birthday month. So I'm like, I love May. Yeah, I love May. Like, May is my birthday month. When I was born, I feel like May is not even that popular of a month for birthdays. Like, not a lot of people have their birthdays in May, but only cool people do, obviously, you know. But yeah, it's my birthday this month. Also, I don't know, this chit chat might feel a little bit all over the place, like because that's just really be it. I had my notes, I wrote down notes and stuff, but like my notebook is over there and like I can't be bothered to go grab it. So yeah, in this video we're gonna touch on several things. So it's crazy, like this time, well, not this time, but I'm coming up to 2 years since I've been graduated from university, and honestly it's crazy how much time goes past. My life is a lot different than I thought it would be, like post university. I thought I'd be doing like something else, something completely different. Like, I thought I'd be working, so I took human resources. In case you're like, what did you take in school? I took HR, and so I thought I would be in the HR field of things. And now that I'm thinking about it, do I want to? I don't know. I really don't know if I want to work in HR, but have I really even technically worked in the HR field of things? No, not really. Am I pressed about it? No, not really, not at all. I did, like, right after I graduated from university, I did work as I started off as a receptionist, and then I got promoted shortly to an executive assistant. So yeah, that's kind of like what I've done per se in the corporate role. I'm using my mirror because I can't see. I really can't see. Like, this viewfinder, I can't see, but let me see, I'll try. Or if you see me looking over there, it's because I got a mirror and I'm not trying to look crazy. So yeah, I don't know, life after university, honestly, I don't think you can ever prepare for it. I mean, most people, when they graduate from university, they want to get a job right away and stuff, which makes sense because #bills. Beauty blenders, like, gross, but whatever. This is the truth. This is reality. So I feel like right now, 2 years after university, some things that I kind of wish I learned while I was in school was how to do my taxes. I still don't know how to do my taxes. Shout out to my dad for coming through for me. But yeah, like, I wish it would be helpful to learn how to do my taxes. Something that I also wish was, like, I wish there was some sort of opportunity where it was added into the 4 years. Like, I think 4 years is too long. It's honestly so unnecessary to get a degree, like a HR degree, and it takes you 4 years, in my opinion. But I wish there was some, like, it was like they had like a mandatory thing where you get to work in the HR field and see if it's actually like something you want to do or not, just to kind of give you that experience. And even post university, a lot of people don't really use their degrees. I've met so many people that are like, yeah, I went to school for this, but I don't really use my degree. It's really all about just like finding what it is that you enjoy doing and kind of going after that. Those are kind of some things I wish I learned in university. Also, in terms of like getting a job, so if you're still in school, school or anything like that, I will just share some tips to help you if you're wanting to like get a job right away. I feel like for myself, I got a job pretty quick, but I was just determined, really. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I'm someone that's very determined. I'm gonna share some tips just to help you. And I mean, I know right now is quarantine season, but God can do anything. Anything can happen. I know a lot of people might be graduating from school right now, or if you're not, that's okay, that's cool. Share down below what tips you have for people to get a job right away if you're in the working field, to help other people. But I know for myself, I just went on Indeed, and I honestly would just like look on there. I was relentless with my search. I would also talk to like my friends. Networking, this is where your friends like can really help you. Like, I kind of just told my friends, hey, like, is your company hiring? And they were like, no, but I'll let you know, I'll keep something in mind for you. So that really helped a lot. How I got my first job was through one of my friends. She worked at this company or organization, to say, and she kind of helped me out a little bit, because I went and applied, and then I called her. I was like, listen, I just applied at your company, can you talk to your boss? She had a good rep there. So that's something that helps. And also, honestly, just having the mindset that you're gonna find a job. Like, you will. It's not gonna take you a while. Don't doubt yourself. I know sometimes it's easy for you to, because it's like, well, look at everything's gone to shit, but I don't even know how to explain it. It's having that unwavering faith that you'll find a job. At least that's for me. If I know for myself, like, when it comes to finding a job, it's not hard for me to, and I know that sounds very like cocky or whatever, but I'm not actually trying to be cocky. I'm literally just trying to empower you. It's literally like, if you have that unshaken belief, like, I'm going to find a job, you're gonna find a job. I'm not even joking. And literally just pray about it too. Or like, yeah, if you don't believe in God, I don't know what to say to you, just believe. Like, just believe, have that faith that like, I'm gonna find a job no matter what. And that's one thing that like always helps me. And like, I'm always, honestly, surprisingly, I'm very good at finding jobs. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, even after in university, I found a great job that paid really well while I worked at university, and that kind of held me through. I was able to have money left over if I wanted to travel or go on trips and things like that. I had the money for it. So that's just some tips I wanted to share with you guys. Oh my God, I wasn't even gonna talk about that, but that just came through. So, oh well, we'll roll with it. We will roll with it. But yeah, those are just like some tips that I have. Just keep your faith strong. Don't let what's going on around surrounding you like keep you down. So yeah, so kind of like, yeah, 2 years post university, how am I feeling? I feel like I'm kind of, it's really weird because nobody like talks about this or preps you about this. Like, it feels, honestly, right now I feel like I'm in a very limbo state of, I'm not quite clear on what direction I want to take next. I don't know what the big picture would look like, but I know there's certain things that interest me. I just haven't like popped the bubble yet on like what it is I want to do. So in terms of like life post university, that's how I feel. And if you're feeling that way, like, that is okay. If you went to school and you took a degree and you're like, hey, like, actually, I don't know, I don't want to do this, or maybe you're like, I don't want to work the 9-to-5 life, that is honestly okay. You don't know until you try or until you do it. I know I had to do it to be like, okay, I don't want to do this. So yeah, so I say honestly right now, I'm in the stage of surrendering and just kind of giving it to the Lord, to God, to just guide me on where to go next. Like, I have a couple ideas, but I'm just not sure. Like, I'm really just not sure. Like, I've thought about maybe going to school to take psychology, because I know that's something that interests me, but then I really don't know. I don't know yet, but I don't know. I'm like, is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know yet. And that is okay if you feel lost. I know sometimes we can beat ourselves up of like, why don't I know what I want to do? My peers know what they're doing. And that is literally okay. That's okay, and that's fine. And yesterday even I had the realization that like the days I have today are the days that I prayed for. Like, and so now that I'm like, okay, I'm like, this ain't it, but I know, like, I'm just trying to be thankful of like, oh my God, like what I have right now, this is what I was like praying for when working in my previous job, I was like, God, I don't want to do this anymore, and blah blah blah. So I'm just thankful. I'm really like, I'm thankful. Like at first I was starting to beat myself up. I know with this time period that we're in with Miss Rona coming to disrupt plans and things that we thought we knew were gonna happen, I'm really just trying to like give myself like ease and grace and time to just figure out what I want to do. Like I feel like this is the time for me to just really figure out what it is I want to do, and it's okay to not have everything figured out or know, like, I keep looking at my viewfinder and I want to stop that, but it's because I'm doing my makeup. I like not having everything figured out, but I think I've just gotten to that point where I'm like, I can't do this on my own. I'm just gonna surrender and just kind of let the universe come through for your girl and direct her and figure things out. Because me, like, I don't know, I've stressed about it, I've thought about it, and I just tend to confuse myself even more. So right now I say I'm just in a place of compassion, and yeah, I'm in a place of compassion for myself, and just kind of letting myself take the time I need, let things come, get silent, get quiet, and that is okay. Like people don't talk about this, right? Like you think you go to, like, we think it's so funny. Like we think we're like, I don't know, like it's crazy. When I even looking back, I thought when I was younger, I was like, oh, by this time I'm gonna have this job, I'm gonna be here and this and that, and like that's not the case at all. And even when I'm here, I'm like, I don't even know what I want, really. Like I don't know. So it's very, I'm gonna use two sprays because one's matte and one's like a radiant one, which I bought by accident because your girl's oily, but we're gonna use the product because I can't return it. That is okay. That is all right to feel lost, to feel confused, to not know what you're doing. Like I think sometimes we can get caught up, especially in the Western world, of like go figure, even in general, like being Nigerian. I know for myself, I'm the oldest, and so there is like in a way this pressure to like figure out yourself, get your shit together so you look good for your other siblings. But I'm in this phase where I'm just like, you know what, I really cannot come and kill myself. I cannot come and kill myself because of what's, no, like God has a way bigger plan for me than I probably imagined. So that's really like what it's kind of been. And also just, yeah, I think it's very important to just slow down, like slow down, relax. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're not working hard enough. Yeah, and sometimes I know like I'll get caught up in like the comparison trap of like, oh, but this person's doing this, why can't you? And I'm like, yo, you don't really even know what's going on behind the scenes. So like you don't know what's actually happened, what their journey has been. So that's something that I'm constantly reminding myself of. But yeah, that's kind of like, that's really it. I wish like, I don't know, I wish like maybe somebody would come and prep you and be like, hey, listen, just so you know, post uni, it might not be what you planned, but that's okay. I think that's also, it also makes it interesting, and also makes life interesting because you're like, okay, like, all right, this is cool. This is an adventure. This is an experience. Lately, I've been loving, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about makeup, but like lately, I've been loving just putting blush on my cheeks over like highlighter, which is very interesting. I just feel like it gives me such like a richness. Oh my god, yeah, I feel like it gives me such a richness. I was gonna put on lashes today, but I don't even feel like it. I'm not gonna do lashes. I'm just gonna put my mascara on. But yeah, like, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Let me know down in the comments where you guys are from, what you do for work, if you're graduated from school, if you haven't graduated from school. I would honestly love to know, and just chit chat with you guys in the comments. I know this chit chat get ready with me has kind of been all over the place. I've been wanting to film this video for a while and been thinking about what am I gonna talk about, but I was just like, I'm just gonna let it flow. I'm just gonna go with the flow. However it goes, it goes. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? How's quarantine life been treating you? I feel like, I don't know, I might be wrong. I honestly don't watch the news, to be honest, but I feel like we might be out of this soon in May is what they're saying, but who really knows? So I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but how are you guys feeling? How are you guys doing? What's life felt like for you? What do you do for work? If you don't mind sharing that in the comments. I also wanted to let you guys know I do have, I don't know if I've talked about it. I don't think I've talked about it as much on my YouTube channel, but I wanted to let you guys know I have a podcast as well. It's called the Connected Coffee Chats podcast. And on there, I honestly just post mindset, lifestyle, topic, and content. So if you're looking for a podcast to listen to, I'm gonna plug myself. Check out my podcast. I've also rebranded a little bit. Should I talk about this in this video? Maybe I will. I've also rebranded a little bit, and so Yenny is actually my first name, but if I'm being honest, in real life, a lot of people know me as Tolu, and Tolu is my middle name. And so I don't know, I just felt like it's funny because online when people like see me or whatever, they'll be like Yenny, but then people in my real life call me Tolu. So I was just like, you know what, I low-key kind of just felt like starting all over again and just like starting afresh and just like going by what people know me as. So I have rebranded, in case you were wondering, like, why does your name say Tolu now and not Yenny? That is why. I just went and popped on lipstick because I felt like it. I have on my lips Media by MAC, in case you're wondering. That's a lie. It is Antique Velvet by MAC. And I said I wasn't going to talk about my makeup, and here I am talking about it. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me video. I know it was a little bit of like ramble and was all over the place, but this is really be it. If you have any questions or if you'd like to continue the conversation down in the comments, leave me a comment and be sure to like this video if you've enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.